This is my response to what are some other examples of true force loneliness and the dating scene. Dwayne, mate, I think I got some advice for you. My dad always said to me, and this is from a man who's been successfully married to just one woman for the last between 30 and 40 years, communicate. A lot of guys wind up yelling at their wife or their girlfriend or their fiance, whoever, the woman in their life, I'm not a mind reader, how was I supposed to know? Why? Because they're not communicating. Some people when they feel their relationship is going nowhere or they want out, they stop communicating adequately. It can happen. So as far as the social status in that goes, yeah, a lot of people are psychologically looking for things. Freud had a very big thing on the fact that we do compare our, our prospective mates to our parents. And that's true. Not necessarily a creepy thing like the way he made it out to be. However, yeah, sometimes it's a good thing too. It's like, well, you didn't beat the crap out of me on our dates and you didn't lock me in a cupboard. Well, you know, you're better than my mum. No, I'm kidding. My mum never did that to me. However, the other thing I actually disagree with you on is that for some of us, and I tend to be a bit of a mystic at heart, call it like you see it, I once met a woman who was 11 years older than me. I had only just literally first seen her, and it was like all the light contracted around her body and I couldn't take my eyes off her. It didn't work out, and after a disastrous experience after TAFE, I've sort of stayed away from relationships because, frankly, I've still got some emotional baggage and I wouldn't want to saddle someone with that until I've worked through a lot of it myself. So I'm almost completely over it now. So it's basically a case of there's something about a person that attracts you to them. And if you can communicate adequately, you can probably take the relationship to wherever it's supposed to go, as long as you're honest about it, I find. Just honestly say, this is where we're at, this is where I'm at, I want to know where you're at. And if the person can't communicate honestly, it usually falls in a heap. So sometimes it's not about what you've heard or what you've seen or what you know. Sometimes there's something where you just say, surprise me. And you get surprised, and it's a pleasant one all the way, and sometimes there's unpleasant stuff that happens in your relationship. However, you communicate about it, and there's still that something there that says something is worthwhile here, and you go for it. Because I'll tell you one thing, there's one with a huge list of qualifications, they never say surprise me at a restaurant. I'll betcha a very, very good tarot reading that it is true.